If your homemade bread keeps coming out flat, dense, pale, or lacking that crispy bakery-style crust, there's a good chance your Dutch oven is the missing piece of the puzzle. A lot of people spend weeks perfecting sourdough starters, experimenting with expensive flour, and following complicated recipes, only to realize their cookware simply cannot trap heat and steam properly. And that's one of the biggest mistakes beginner bread bakers make. The right Dutch oven can completely transform your bread by improving oven spring, crust texture, moisture balance, and overall consistency. In today's video, we're breaking down some of the best Dutch ovens for bread baking available right now, from enameled cast iron designs to modern ceramic and stainless options. Some are perfect for beginners, while others are built for serious sourdough enthusiasts. Stay with us until the end, because the final recommendations may surprise you, especially if you want bakery-quality bread at home without overspending.
Kicking off our list at number 1, Caraway Nonstick Ceramic Dutch Oven. The Caraway Nonstick Ceramic Dutch Oven is designed for home bakers who want stylish cookware that performs well for bread baking while also serving as an everyday cooking essential. Unlike many traditional heavy-duty cast iron models, this Dutch oven combines a sleek, modern appearance with user-friendly ceramic nonstick technology. It is especially appealing for people who enjoy making artisan bread at home, but also want cookware versatile enough for soups, stews, pasta, and slow-cooked meals. The spacious interior provides enough room for dough expansion during baking, helping create a beautiful loaf structure with a crisp crust and soft interior texture that many home bakers struggle to achieve consistently. Key features: one of the most impressive aspects of the Caraway Nonstick Ceramic Dutch Oven is its naturally slick ceramic-coated cooking surface, which helps prevent dough from sticking during baking. The thick body construction retains heat efficiently, supporting better oven spring and more even crust formation. Another standout feature is the fitted lid that traps steam effectively during the early stages of baking, helping bread develop a glossy golden crust similar to professional bakery loaves. The handles are wide and comfortable to grip, making it easier to move the Dutch oven safely in and out of the oven. Many users also appreciate the attractive modern color finishes that elevate the overall kitchen presentation. Benefits and usage: this Dutch oven works extremely well for beginner and intermediate bread bakers because it simplifies several frustrating parts of the baking process. The ceramic interior reduces sticking problems, making it easier to remove baked bread cleanly without tearing the crust. It performs particularly well for sourdough, rustic artisan loaves, sandwich bread, and no-knead recipes that rely heavily on trapped steam. Beyond bread baking, it also transitions beautifully into slow cooking, braising, soup preparation, and pasta dishes. That versatility makes it more practical for kitchens where cookware needs to handle multiple tasks. Because heat distributes evenly across the entire body, users often notice more reliable baking consistency from loaf to loaf. Usability: from a usability standpoint, the Caraway Nonstick Ceramic Dutch Oven focuses heavily on convenience and accessibility for everyday home cooking. Compared to extremely heavy traditional cast iron cookware, this model feels easier to lift and maneuver, especially when handling large dough batches or transferring hot bread after baking. The smooth interior simplifies cleanup significantly because baked-on residue generally wipes away without aggressive scrubbing. The lid fits securely while still being easy to remove safely during baking. Many beginner bakers appreciate how approachable the overall experience feels because the cookware reduces several common frustrations associated with bread baking, including sticking, uneven browning, and difficult post-bake cleanup routines.
In the second spot, we have Enameled Homemade Sourdough Baking Potholders. The Enameled Homemade Sourdough Baking Potholders Dutch Oven setup is designed specifically for bread enthusiasts who want a more complete sourdough baking experience right out of the box. This cookware package combines the benefits of enameled cast iron heat retention with added safety accessories that simplify handling during high-temperature baking. Bread baking often involves extremely hot cookware and steam-heavy environments, so having potholders included makes the process feel more approachable and secure for home bakers. The Dutch oven itself focuses on maintaining stable heat and proper steam circulation, which are both critical for achieving professional-looking sourdough loaves with crisp crusts, airy interiors, and strong oven spring during baking. Key features: one of the strongest features of the Enameled Homemade Sourdough Baking Potholder setup is its enameled cast iron construction that delivers excellent heat retention and even baking performance. The fitted lid traps moisture effectively during the initial baking phase, creating the steam environment needed for proper crust expansion and glossy exterior texture. Another valuable feature is the included potholders, which provide extra safety and convenience while handling the hot cookware. The enamel coating helps reduce sticking and simplifies cleaning compared to untreated cast iron. Many users also appreciate the deeper interior design because it allows taller bread loaves to expand more naturally without touching the lid during the baking process. Benefits and usage. This Dutch oven setup provides major benefits for people serious about improving homemade bread quality without making the process overly complicated. The stable heat environment helps dough rise more evenly, resulting in stronger loaf structure and more consistent crumb texture. It works particularly well for sourdough bread, no-knead recipes, crusty artisan loaves, then rustic country-style bread. The included potholders add convenience during lid removal and bread transfer, especially for users still becoming comfortable with high-temperature baking techniques. Beyond bread making, the cookware also performs very well for soups, braises, chili, pasta sauces, and slow-cooked meals. That versatility helps justify the investment for users wanting cookware that supports both baking and everyday cooking equally well. Usability. Ease of use is one of the key reasons many home bakers are attracted to the enameled homemade sourdough baking potholder setup. The enamel interior reduces the need for extensive seasoning routines while making cleanup significantly easier after baking sessions. Dough release feels smoother, especially when parchment paper is used during bread preparation. The included potholders improve handling confidence, particularly when removing heavy hot lids from extremely high oven temperatures. The side handles are wide and stable, supporting safer transfers between countertops and ovens. Many users also appreciate that the cookware transitions naturally from beginner bread projects to more advanced sourdough experimentation without requiring major technique adjustments or specialized maintenance routines.
Coming in at number 3 is the Nuwave 6QT Dutch Oven Protection. The Nuwave 6QT Dutch Oven Protection model is designed for home bakers who want dependable heat retention for artisan bread while also prioritizing safer handling and long-term cookware protection. Bread baking at high temperatures can be intimidating for beginners, especially when working with heavy cast iron cookware, and this Dutch oven focuses on reducing some of those concerns through thoughtful design and protective features. Its 6-quart capacity provides enough room for large sourdough loaves, no-knead bread, and rustic artisan recipes without crowding the dough during oven spring. The balanced construction also supports even baking performance, helping users achieve crisp crusts and soft interiors without constantly adjusting temperatures or baking techniques. Key features. One of the standout features of the Nuwave 6QT Dutch Oven Protection setup is its thick heat-retaining body that creates a stable baking environment inside the oven. Consistent heat distribution is essential for achieving bakery-style bread texture, and this Dutch oven performs very well in that area. Another important feature is its protective design approach, which helps users handle high-temperature baking more confidently and safely. The fitted lid traps steam efficiently during the first stage of bread baking, allowing dough to expand properly before the crust hardens. Many users also appreciate the spacious interior because it accommodates larger dough sizes comfortably while still supporting strong crust formation and balanced browning. Benefits and usage. This Dutch oven is particularly useful for home bakers who want reliable bread results without dealing with overly complicated cookware maintenance routines. It performs exceptionally well for sourdough, rustic country bread, sandwich loaves, and no-knead recipes that require trapped steam for proper crust development. The 6-quart size offers flexibility for experimenting with different loaf shapes and hydration levels. Beyond bread baking, it also works beautifully for soups, stews, pot roast, pasta sauces, and braised dishes. That versatility makes it practical for kitchens where cookware needs to serve multiple purposes. Because the heat retention remains stable throughout long baking sessions, users often experience more consistent loaf texture and oven spring compared to lighter cookware alternatives. Usability. From a usability perspective, the Nuwave 6QT Dutch Oven Protection setup focuses heavily on making bread baking feel approachable and manageable. The handles are wide and supportive, helping users move the cookware more securely between countertops and ovens. The lid fits snugly while still remaining easy to remove during baking when steam release is needed later in the process. Cleanup is relatively simple, especially when parchment paper or light flour dusting is used before baking.
Taking our 4th spot is HexClad 6.5 quart stainless dishwasher friendly compatible. The HexClad 6.5 quart stainless dishwasher friendly compatible Dutch oven is designed for home cooks and bread bakers who want premium versatility combined with modern convenience. Unlike traditional cast iron designs that focus entirely on heat retention, this Dutch oven blends stainless steel durability with advanced hybrid cooking performance for a more flexible kitchen experience. Its 6.5 quart capacity offers generous room for sourdough loaves, no-knead bread, and artisan baking, while also supporting soups, stews, pasta dishes, and braised meals. Many users are attracted to this cookware because it combines professional-looking construction with practical features like dishwasher-safe cleanup and compatibility with multiple cooking surfaces, making it highly adaptable for modern households. Key features. One of the most important features of the HexClad 6.5 quart stainless dishwasher friendly compatible model is its hybrid stainless steel construction that supports strong heat distribution while maintaining excellent durability. The cooking surface is engineered to reduce sticking and improve cooking efficiency across a variety of recipes. Another valuable feature is the tightly fitted lid, which helps trap steam effectively during bread baking to support crust development and proper dough expansion. The dishwasher-safe design adds significant convenience after long baking sessions, especially for users who bake frequently.
Its induction compatibility also allows the Dutch oven to function smoothly across gas, electric, ceramic, and induction stovetops without sacrificing performance or heating consistency. Benefits and usage. This Dutch oven offers strong advantages for users who want one piece of cookware capable of handling both artisan bread baking and everyday meal preparation efficiently. During bread baking, the stable heat environment supports even browning and better loaf structure, especially for high hydration sourdough recipes. The spacious interior allows dough to rise naturally without feeling cramped. Outside bread baking, it excels at preparing soups, chili, pasta sauces, braised meats, and slow-cooked dishes. Many households appreciate how the cookware transitions seamlessly between stovetop and oven cooking. The dishwasher save feature also saves valuable cleanup time, making it particularly attractive for busy users who want professional-level cooking performance without excessive maintenance afterward. Usability. Everyday usability is one of the biggest strengths of the HexClad 6.5 quart stainless dishwasher-friendly Dutch oven. Compared to extremely heavy cast iron alternatives, this cookware feels slightly easier to maneuver during meal preparation and bread baking routines. The handles provide strong grip support when moving the Dutch oven in and out of the oven, even while wearing thick oven mitts. The lid fits securely while still remaining easy to lift during baking adjustments.
At number 5, we have Krustic Enameled Professional Sourdough Triple Layer. The Krustic Enameled Professional Sourdough Triple Layer Dutch Oven is designed specifically for serious bread bakers who want professional quality results from homemade sourdough and artisan recipes. Its triple-layer enameled construction focuses heavily on stable heat retention, steam circulation, and long baking consistency, all of which play critical roles in creating bakery-style bread. The design feels purpose-built for sourdough enthusiasts who value crust texture, oven spring, and crumb structure. The spacious interior gives dough enough room to expand naturally during baking while maintaining controlled steam levels inside the pot. Many experienced home bakers appreciate how the cookware combines traditional cast iron baking power with a more refined enamel-coated cooking surface. Key features. One of the standout features of the Krustic Enameled Professional Sourdough Triple Layer model is its triple-layer enamel coating, which helps improve heat consistency while also simplifying cleanup after baking sessions. The thick cast iron core retains heat extremely well, creating an ideal environment for artisan bread development. Another key feature is the tightly sealed lid that traps steam efficiently during the early baking phase, supporting glossy crust formation and strong loaf expansion. The deeper interior shape also accommodates taller sourdough loaves comfortably. Many users appreciate the durable side handles because they provide secure grip support when moving heavy hot cookware between countertops and ovens during high-temperature baking sessions. Benefits and usage. This Dutch oven delivers excellent benefits for bread bakers focused on improving loaf quality and baking consistency. The superior heat retention helps maintain steady oven conditions that encourage strong oven spring and balanced crust coloration. It performs exceptionally well for sourdough, no-knead bread, rustic artisan loaves, and country-style bread recipes requiring prolonged steam exposure. Beyond bread baking, it also functions beautifully for soups, braised meats, stews, pasta dishes, and slow-cooked recipes. That versatility makes it valuable for households wanting professional-level cookware that supports multiple cooking techniques. Many users notice improved crumb texture and crust crispness compared to lighter Dutch ovens that struggle to maintain stable heat during longer baking cycles. Usability. Despite its professional baking focus, the Krustic Enameled Professional Sourdough Triple Layer Dutch Oven remains relatively approachable for everyday home use. The enamel-coated interior simplifies cleanup significantly compared to raw cast iron alternatives that require more extensive seasoning maintenance. The lid removes smoothly during baking when crust development adjustments are needed later in the process.
Landing at number 6 is the Vanderlume 4/6 quart Enameled Sourdough Seasalt. The Vanderlume 4/6 quart Enameled Sourdough Seasalt Dutch Oven is designed for home bakers who want compact versatility combined with reliable artisan bread performance. Its elegant sea salt finish gives it a refined appearance that stands out beautifully in modern kitchens, while the enameled cast iron construction focuses on creating stable heat conditions for bread baking. The 4 to 6 quart size range makes it especially appealing for smaller households, beginner sourdough bakers, and anyone wanting manageable cookware without sacrificing baking quality. The interior space supports proper dough expansion during baking, helping create crisp crusts and airy interiors, while still remaining practical enough for soups, sauces, braising, and everyday family cooking needs. Key features. One of the strongest features of the Vanderlume 4/6 quart Enameled Sourdough Seasalt Dutch Oven is its heat-retaining cast iron core that supports stable baking temperatures throughout the bread-making process. The enamel-coated surface helps simplify maintenance while reducing sticking during baking. Another valuable feature is the tight-fitting lid that traps steam effectively during the critical early baking phase, supporting improved crust formation and stronger oven spring. The side handles are shaped for comfortable lifting and balance,
helping users maneuver the cookware safely even at high temperatures. Many users also appreciate the slightly more compact sizing because it creates a controlled baking environment for medium-sized artisan loaves without requiring oversized storage space afterward. Benefits and usage. This Dutch oven performs particularly well for smaller sourdough recipes, rustic bread loaves, and no-knead artisan bread that depend heavily on trapped steam for texture development. The stable heat retention encourages more even baking and helps prevent undercooked tenders or pale crusts. Beyond bread making, it transitions beautifully into soups, stews, pasta sauces, braised meats, and slow-cooked vegetables. Many users appreciate that the cookware feels less overwhelming than larger commercial-style Dutch ovens while still producing professional-looking bread results. The enamel interior also makes it easier to prepare acidic recipes, such as tomato-based dishes, without worrying about flavor transfer or complicated maintenance routines often associated with raw cast iron cookware. Usability. Everyday usability is a major strength of the Vanderlume 4/6-quart enameled sourdough Seasalt Dutch oven because it balances manageable sizing with dependable cooking performance. The cookware feels easier to lift and transport than many oversized cast iron alternatives, especially when moving hot bread in and out of the oven. The enamel coating simplifies cleanup significantly because baked-on residue generally loosens more easily with warm water and gentle cleaning.
Claiming the 7th spot, we have Enameled Cast Dutch Bread Baking. The Enameled Cast Dutch Bread Baking model is designed for serious home bakers who want traditional cast iron baking performance with the convenience of an enamel-coated interior. Bread baking requires stable heat, excellent steam retention, and consistent oven temperatures, and this Dutch oven focuses heavily on delivering those core fundamentals. The cast iron body creates an ideal environment for artisan bread by surrounding the dough with steady radiant heat that encourages strong oven spring and crisp crust development. Its enameled finish also helps simplify maintenance compared to raw cast iron cookware. Many home bakers choose this style because it combines professional-level bread baking performance with easier everyday usability for soups, braises, pasta dishes, and slow-cooked recipes. Key features. One of the standout features of the Enameled Cast Dutch Bread Baking cookware is its thick cast iron construction that retains heat exceptionally well during long baking sessions. The fitted lid traps steam efficiently during the early stages of baking, which is critical for creating bakery-style crust texture and helping dough expand properly before hardening. Another valuable feature is the enamel-coated interior that reduces sticking and simplifies cleanup after baking. The spacious interior supports larger artisan loaves comfortably while still maintaining strong steam circulation around the dough. The sturdy side handles provide additional support during lifting, especially when moving the cookware safely in and out of high-temperature ovens during active bread preparation routines. Benefits and usage. This Dutch oven provides excellent benefits for bakers looking to improve loaf consistency and crust quality at home. The stable heat environment helps sourdough and no-knead bread develop better oven spring, more open crumb structure, and evenly browned crusts. It works particularly well for rustic artisan bread, country loaves, seeded sourdough, and crusty sandwich bread recipes. Beyond baking, the cookware performs extremely well for braised meats, soups, stews, chili, and slow-cooked family meals. Many users appreciate how one piece of cookware can transition between bread baking and stovetop cooking without compromising performance. Because heat retention remains consistent throughout the cooking cycle, recipes often turn out more balanced and predictable from batch to batch. Usability. Usability is one of the strongest reasons many people choose enameled cast iron cookware over traditional raw cast iron alternatives. The Enameled Cast Dutch Bread Baking model removes the need for extensive seasoning routines while making cleanup significantly easier after high-temperature baking sessions. The enamel surface helps dough release more smoothly, especially when parchment paper is used underneath the loaf.
Coming at number 8 is the Crustlove Cast Dutch Bread Baking. The Crustlove Cast Dutch Bread Baking model is designed specifically for bread enthusiasts who prioritize crust quality, steam retention, and professional bakery-style results from homemade recipes. Its heavy cast construction focuses on creating the ideal baking chamber for artisan loaves by surrounding the dough with intense, even heat during the entire baking process. The overall design supports strong oven spring while helping create the deep golden crust and airy crumb texture many bakers chase for months. This Dutch oven is especially appealing for sourdough lovers who want consistent performance from one bake to the next. At the same time, it remains versatile enough for soups, stews, braising, and slow-cooked comfort meals throughout the week. Key features. One of the most important features of the Crustlove Cast Dutch Bread Baking model is its excellent steam retention capability, which helps dough expand fully before the crust begins to set. The thick cast body maintains stable temperatures throughout long baking sessions, reducing uneven browning and supporting more reliable crust texture. Another standout feature is the deep interior shape that accommodates larger artisan loaves comfortably without limiting dough expansion. The fitted lid creates a tightly sealed environment ideal for sourdough and no-knead bread recipes.
Many users also appreciate the strong side handles because they provide added stability and control while transporting heavy hot cookware between countertops and ovens during active baking routines. Benefits and usage. This Dutch oven offers major advantages for users focused on improving homemade bread quality and consistency. The stable baking environment encourages stronger oven spring, better crust caramelization, and more balanced crumb development inside the loaf. It performs especially well for sourdough, rustic artisan bread, no-knead recipes, and high-hydration doughs that rely heavily on steam retention. Outside bread baking, the cookware transitions naturally into soups, pot roast, chili, pasta dishes, and braised meals. Many households appreciate this versatility because it reduces the need for separate specialty cookware. The heavy construction also supports slower, more controlled cooking methods that improve flavor development in both baked and stovetop recipes alike. Usability. Despite its professional baking performance, the Crustlove cast Dutch bread baking model remains practical enough for regular home kitchen use. The interior design supports easier dough placement and removal, particularly when parchment paper is used during baking preparation. The handles feel sturdy and balanced, helping users move the cookware more confidently even at very high temperatures. Cleanup is manageable with proper soaking and gentle cleaning techniques after baking sessions. Many users appreciate how naturally the Dutch oven supports baking because the heavy structure minimizes sudden temperature fluctuations inside the oven. Overall, it creates a smoother, more reliable baking process that feels rewarding for both beginner and experienced home bakers working on artisan bread recipes.
Taking the 9th position is Lodge Quart Enameled Dutch Enamel. The Lodge Quart Enameled Dutch Enamel model is designed for home cooks and bread bakers who want trusted cast iron performance from one of the most recognized names in cookware. Lodge has built a strong reputation for dependable heat retention and long-lasting kitchen durability, and this enameled Dutch oven continues that tradition very effectively. It is especially popular among sourdough bakers because the thick cast iron body creates a stable steam-filled environment that supports bakery-style crust development and excellent oven spring. The enameled finish also makes it more approachable for everyday users who want easier maintenance than raw cast iron, while still enjoying strong baking and cooking performance across multiple recipe styles. Key features. One of the strongest features of the Lodge Quart Enameled Dutch Enamel cookware is its cast iron core that distributes and retains heat evenly during long baking sessions. The fitted lid seals moisture efficiently, creating the steam conditions needed for artisan bread crust formation and proper dough expansion. Another valuable feature is the enamel-coated interior that simplifies cleanup and reduces sticking during baking. The spacious cooking area supports medium and large bread loaves comfortably, while also working well for soups, stews, chili, and braised recipes. Many users appreciate the strong loop handles because they provide extra support when lifting the Dutch oven safely after extended exposure to very high oven temperatures. Benefits and usage. This Dutch oven delivers excellent performance for sourdough bread, rustic artisan loaves, no-knead recipes, and crusty sandwich bread that depend heavily on consistent heat and steam retention. The heavy cast iron body helps maintain stable baking temperatures throughout the process, resulting in more reliable crust texture and improved crumb structure inside the loaf. Beyond bread baking, the cookware performs exceptionally well for slow-cooked meals, soups, pasta sauces, and roasting applications. Many households appreciate the versatility because the Dutch oven becomes a central cooking tool instead of serving only one specialized purpose. The enamel surface also supports easier cooking with acidic ingredients, such as tomato-based sauces, without affecting flavor or requiring additional seasoning maintenance. Usability. Everyday usability is one of the reasons the Lodge Quart Enameled Dutch Enamel model remains so popular among home bakers and cooks alike. The enamel-coated interior makes cleanup far simpler than traditional raw cast iron, reducing the amount of maintenance required after cooking. The handles provide secure grip support when